Hello everyone, hope you are having a great day. In today's exciting episode, the female warrior Rabbit Ranger faces her most difficult challenge ever, which is fighting against the fierce Orcs. Will her warrior spirit be enough to face a cunning enemy? Let's explore the thrilling moments in her battle to find the answer. The episode begins with Rabbit Ranger bravely fighting a large, ferocious-looking orc. Seizing an opportunity, she launches a powerful attack, causing the orc to stagger. Immediately, Rabbit Ranger swung her sword, releasing a brilliant ray of justice, defeating the orc amidst angry roars. After the victory, Rabbit Ranger stood on a hilltop, looking towards the rising dawn. The morning sun shone on her white armor, creating a beautiful scene. Switching scenes, we meet Ray Misumi, a normal female university student. No one could have imagined that hidden behind that gentle, petite appearance was a brave warrior, representing justice, fighting against the ferocious orcs. The device on Misumi's wrist suddenly emitted an alarm signal. Orcs have appeared. Misumi quickly located the position and immediately set off. The location was determined to be an abandoned building. There, an orc named Eel was causing trouble. He had a hideous appearance with slimy skin and a long, slippery rope as a weapon. Misumi appeared in her student uniform, observing the situation. Orc Eel growled, rushing to attack Misumi. The battle took place extremely tensely. Misumi tried to dodge the orc's wicked rope swings. However, in human form, Misumi's strength was not enough to inflict damage on Orc Eel. She was constantly pushed back, falling into a disadvantage. A powerful rope swing from Orc Eel hit Misumi, causing her to fall into a corner of the wall. Taking advantage of the opportunity, Orc Eel tightened the rope to tie Misumi up. He laughed mockingly, complacent with the current situation. Being tied up like that, Misumi was almost unable to move. Misumi tried to struggle, but the rope was too strong. All her efforts were in vain. Orc Eel continued to mock Misumi's helplessness, threatening her to surrender. He believed Misumi had no chance of winning or escaping, but Misumi was not at all shaken. She looked straight into the orc's eyes, her eyes resolute and full of contempt. Despite being in a dangerous situation, she still refused to submit to the brutal orcs. Suddenly, with extraordinary effort, Misumi escaped from the rope. Immediately, she activated the transformation device. A blinding light enveloped Misumi, transforming her into Rabbit Ranger. The pinkish-white armor sparkled, the energy gems on the armor shone brightly. Rabbit Ranger returned to the battle, stronger and more determined than ever. She continuously attacked, overwhelming Orc Eel. He could not withstand Rabbit Ranger's lightning-fast attacks. Finally, Rabbit Ranger summoned to Swords of Justice, performing a powerful move, releasing a destructive energy stream. Orc Eel was completely destroyed. Victory belonged to Rabbit Ranger, the symbol of justice and righteousness. But Rabbit Ranger's mission was not over. She received information about the Orc's lair. Without hesitation, Rabbit Ranger went straight into the lair, where the Orc leader and his henchmen were waiting for her. It seemed they had anticipated Rabbit Ranger's appearance and had set a trap. The Orc leader mocked Rabbit Ranger's naivety for daring to venture alone into his lair. Suddenly, a series of clamp traps appeared behind Rabbit Ranger, clamping her arms and legs tightly. Rabbit Ranger was completely controlled. The Orc leader ordered the activation of a special mode. A strong electric current shot out from the clamp traps, attacking Rabbit Ranger. She tried to resist, but the electric current was too strong, causing her extreme pain. The Orc leader and his henchmen continued to mock Rabbit Ranger's helplessness. Despite being injured and controlled, Rabbit Ranger still refused to submit. She tried to get up, but her strength was exhausted. Finally, Rabbit Ranger fainted, but the resilient will of a warrior of justice still burned in her heart. The Orc leader did not want to kill Rabbit Ranger. He wanted to subdue her, turn her into a subordinate serving him. Rabbit Ranger was imprisoned in a laboratory, tied to a strange device. The Orc leader continued to mock and threaten Rabbit Ranger, forcing her to surrender. He believed she had no chance of winning or escaping. But Rabbit Ranger remained steadfast, not at all shaken by his threats. Although her body was weakened and controlled, she still constantly sought ways to escape. The Orc leader, with a contemptuous look, removed the clamp traps from Rabbit Ranger and threw her to the ground. He forced her to kneel before him to show submission. But Rabbit Ranger resolutely resisted. The Orc leader held Rabbit Ranger's hands tightly, continuing to threaten and mock her. Rabbit Ranger tried to resist, but her strength was almost exhausted. Even so, her eyes still shone with resilience and indomitability. She would rather die than submit to the cruel Orcs. The brave warrior spirit of Rabbit Ranger, the representative of justice, is truly admirable. Today's video stops here. What further challenges will come to Misumi? Will she be able to overcome the dangers? For some reasons, I cannot reveal more details. I hope you understand and sympathize. You can find more in the full version video of Rei Misumi. Don't forget to support me with a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much.